Hello. There's a Rich Kale here on YouTube. Rich Gen X elsewhere. And it's time to continue with our escapades in Ewic The Unweady. Yeah, I want to restore. You didn't realize that? I gotta restore. Alright, it's a beautiful Wednesday in the game. And it's time to find the raw steak of eternity. Alright, let's listen. Hear ye, by the grace of His Majesty King Faiw, the soon-to-be deceased, ye are hereby welcome to the festival of Saint Barkin. The following are the rules of the festival. Wenches shall remain clothed at all time except when circumstances dictate otherwise. Bodily functions are to be discreetly handled. Of spitting there shall be none, nor of spritzing nor hawking of loogies. In addition, ye may not vomit. Barfing, hurling, and puking likewise shall not be countenanced, nor shall spew nor toss thy cookies. Blowing chunks is right out. Punishment for engaging in any of these activities is 10 minutes in the stocks. Have a nice day. Right. We're gonna have to watch what we're doing. Alright. Well, let's head north. Fairgrounds. You join the stream of people and soon come to the heart of the fair. A well-trampled meadow surrounded by food stalls, tents, and pavilions. The crowd swirls around you, revealing occasional glimpses of strolling musicians, jugglers, horse-swallowers, jesters, and fire-eaters. In the very center of the field is a striped maypole that is topped by a long red scarf. Nearby, a whole boar is roasting on a spit that turns under the watchful eye of a burly cook. Gaming areas lie to the west and the northeast. The stockade is to the east, and the path leads north to a natural amphitheater. You can leave the fair by going south. I'm not leaving the fair. Amphitheater. You are sitting on a hillside that makes a natural amphitheater, overlooking a stage. There is a sign here. Beyond it, a path leads around north to the stage entrance, and another leads off to the west. Well, let's read that sign. That sign must be important. Today's events. 11 a.m. The story of the dragon, noon lily. 1 p.m. the juggler's vein. 2 p.m. lily. 3 p.m. the juggler's vein. 4 p.m. the juggler's vein. A lot of jugglers veining. Apparently, I'm going to say this is chance because I have a feeling. The amphitheater fills up. The storyteller comes onto the stage. Out onto the stage. The story of the dragon. Once upon a time, a baby dragon was born to an overprotective mother who took the infant to the river of magic, which was renowned for conferring invulnerabilities upon those who bathe in its waters. It's like the river Styx. Legend says that just when the mother dipped the baby into the river, the god of mischief snuck up behind her and tickled her. She almost dropped the baby into the river, but by some adroit juggling managed to save the infant from drowning. As the baby grew to dragonhood, it became apparent that it was indeed invulnerable, except for one spot that constantly shifted among the various places where its mother had touched it during her juggling act. How's that happen? Cloaked in the near-complete invulnerability, the dragon ravaged the countryside. By day, he lurked in his stake, guarding the royal stake of eternity, and a magical ring he called his semi-precious. By the night, he emerged from his cave filled with bloodlust, and every night he killed another unfortunate soul and devoured him. Almost spoke. All the best knights in the land came to do battle with him, and all were killed. Soon the remaining knights impressed upon the shop steward that assigning the dragon as a quest would prove more dangerous for the steward than for the dragon. But then there came into the land an intrepid courier of the Royal Mail, Marchan of Kickcheck. His regularly appointed rounds took him past the dragon's cave every day, and so he learned of the monster's habits. Marchan racked his brain and one day thought of how to bring relief to the land. He arranged for the dragon to be placed on the mailing list of every junk mailer on Taurus. The volume of the dragon's daily mail was staggering. It took him longer and longer each day to go through it until he no longer had time to ravage the countryside. Marchan's stratagem was successful, but the courier paid with his life. He died of a hernia delivering the dragon's mail on a Wednesday following the 4-day weekend. Now there's only one day a year when the dragon emerges from his cave. Each year on the anniversary of the courier's death, the dragon flies over the St. March's Day festival and swoops down to carry off a fairgoer. The storyteller stands and seems to stare right at you. Today is the day of the dragon's flight, but none of you should worry. He only seems to attack extremely unlucky people. The storyteller leaves the stage, and the amphitheater empties, marking the end of the tale. No. Right! South. Okay, northeast, shooting gallery. You have wandered into a shooting gallery manned by a friendly-looking barker. The pavilion is long and narrow with 3 rows of moving targets at the far end. The barker gives you a crossbow and says, "Shoot at any target you like." No, I'm gonna save it first before I shoot at the targets. Shoot at target. Congratulations, the barker, says the barker. He hands you a chicken. The barker calls out to a passing serving girl. "I got the time, honey, if you have the beer." Congratulations, says the barker. He gives you a whoopee cushion. Congratulations, says the barker. He hands you a noisemaker. Congratulations, Barker. He gives you a apologetic glance and says, "You've already won one of everything I have, but you're welcome to keep practicing if you like." Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Well, we're done with that. Can't have people walking off with the equipment, he says, taking the crossbow. Okay. Okay, let's go west. Shady area. shady area just to the west of the meadow. There's a three-handed elf here, ranged out in front of him are three shells, one red, one blue, and one green. He is constantly moving the shells around, lifting first one and the other, tossing the feet back and forth. On the three behind him are some woodcuts. Step right up. Who's next? Just a few minutes of your life against the chance to win some woodcuts of the lovely Lady Lily. You, sir, would you like to play? Well, let's look at those woodcuts first. The elf has very shrewdly hung the woodcuts in such a way that you can see they are silhouettes of Lily, but not much else. The elf turns his engine to weather. It looks just like the other two, except it's red. One of the strolling musicians wanders by. He plays the game and wins, but turns down the prize. Now let's talk to the musician. How do you play that thing? Well, right now I can't. It's missing a ring. If I don't get one soon, I'll lose my job. Why do you keep playing the game and then turning down the woodcuts? I'm just trying to buy time. That's the last set of woodcuts the elf has got. If I take them, he'll close up shop and go away. Nice shades. Nice, they're polarized, waterproof, fireproof, and shock resistant, perfect for gigs with really rough crowds. And you're like, how do you keep beating the elf? He has his magic, I have mine. Well then. Alright, back to the fairgrounds. North and west. Pavilion of Tomorrow. The Pavilion of Tomorrow is packed with futuristic technology which sets out what life on tours will be like in the not-too-distant future. On the main table are a hoop, a chamber pot, a rubber band, an odd-looking kitchen device, a viper's cage, a gong, a model of a catapult, and an aardvark. A pedestal off to one side is a very large bleach. Okay. Take band. Take leech. Carefully you pick up that giant slug, taking care to ensure that sucker has no chance to attach itself to your skin. Low shade. Lower the shade. Okay. Put the band on the button. Thinking very guilty thoughts, you put your hand inside the cage and slip the band over the viper's mouth. The snake tries to hiss at you, but it comes out. Okay. Cord on aardvark. Moving the bungee cord from the backpack first. You hook one end of the bungee cord to the aardvark's car and the other end to the edge of the table. take marble. As you reach for the marble, your fingers brush up against the Cat Jet 3 launching mechanism. The hair trigger on the catapult fires. The black marble arches through the air and hits the closed window shade. The marble drops down into the viper's cage and hits the viper square on the head. The marble rolls out of the cage. The aardvark mistakes the marble for a large, particularly juicy black bug and starts to give chase, but is soon pulled up short by the bungee. Not to be stopped, the aardvark unfurls his incredibly long time, which unfortunately gets entangled in the switch that activates the crush-o-matic. Huge weight falls to the floor and slams into the floorboard, which means it picks up and crashes into the gong. A very large, very stupid troll lumbers into the room. Display, not touch, he recites mechanically. He finds the marble and reloads the catapult. Then he winds the crush-o-matic's weight back up to the top. Knuckles dragging against the floor, the troll lumbers away. You stand on the end of the board furthest away from the crusher. Get marble. As you reach for the marble, yep, go through that. Huge weight falls to the floor and slams into the loose floorboard, sending you flying up into the air. You do a double somersault in the air and land butt first in the chamber pot. You stagger to your feet and tug at the pot, but it's now firmly attached to your backside. The marble seems to have disappeared, and the only positive note is that your activity doesn't seem to have alerted the troll. Right, my ass is stuck in the chamber pot. Alright. You are sitting on a hillside that makes a natural amphitheater overlooking him. Alright. Wait 2 hours. Time. Films with fairgoers eager to see the famous songstress Lily. Lily bumps and grinds her way to the edge of the stage and begins to sing. The temperature in the mediator instantly climbs by 5 degrees. Yeah! My name is Darling Lily, and I'm here to sing for you. My heart is in the right place, and my other parts are too. But any man who wants me has to pass a little test. So stay a while, listen, if you want to keep abreast. I'm not gonna sing that. She shimmies over to the other side of the stage and sings the next verse. 2 men in the front row pass out and are quickly revived with buckets of water that are kept on hand for just that purpose. The test is very simple, really is a beaut. I run you up the maypole and watch as you salute. Just bring me back the clothing that sits atop that tree, and you'll get in the garden to pick my fleur-de-lis. Lily undulates back to the center of the stage to sing the final verse of her song. Everyone in the first 2 rows rushes towards the stage. They are beaten back by the security crew. Now, Helen had the features that could launch 10,000 ships, but I could bring them back here with a wiggle of my hips. So come on, boys, and try it if you're tired of being chased, 'cause apples left unminded are a terrible thing to waste. Okay. Crowd goes wild. Lily leans forward in a deep bow, which almost sparks off a riot. After extending an standing ovation, she finally blows some kisses to the crowd and leaves the stage. The amphitheater slowly empties, and after a while, you are left alone. get ready to leave, an usher comes up to you and hands you a note. Interesting. Yes. I mean, I have to know. Amphitheater fills with a troop of jugglers come on stage, and they begin tossing bizarre objects back and forth between them. After a while, they challenge people in the audience to toss something they can't juggle. You toss the leech to the jugglers. As soon as one of their special gloves touches the huge sucker, the leech sticks fast. Another juggler comes over to try and help, but his glove gets stuck as well. It's quickly becoming apparent to the crowd that the jugglers have failed the challenge, and they begin to boo. Performers sheepishly remove their gloves, drop them on the stage, and slink away. Once they are gone, the amphitheater quickly empties and the leech crawls away. Well, let me get them gloves. I want them gloves. Alright, now I got the glove. South. Alright. Wear gloves. Climb Maypole. The gloves stick to the pole like jelly to a baby's face. You clamber up to the top of the pole and pluck the boa from its perch. Wave it over your head in triumph and then slide back down to the ground, where you are greeted with cheers from the assembled crowd. Let me read that note now. I won't read that note. I saw you out front, doing the show. Please meet me in my dressing room. Lily. And she got a speech impediment. North. The guard recognizes the bow and grudgingly ushers you into Lily's boudoir. The dressing room. Lily's boudoir is filled with feminine touches. It is oddly intimate for a room set in the middle of a fairground. In the vase, you see a weed. Lily meets you as you come in and says, "Ewic, how thrilling." She sits down and says, "I hope you enjoyed my show. I noticed you in the Wecowded, and I couldn't help thinking to myself, wow, what a guy." She leans forward a little and purrs. "I hope this will be the beginning of a beautiful friendship." Give boa to Lily. "Oh, Ewic, how thrilling!" She throws her arms around you and gives you a kiss. Then she wraps the boa around your neck and says, "You may wear this as my champion as you begin the second half of the quest to prove that you love me." Second part? But I did as you cry, but I did as you asked. Rappelling up a greased pole shows agility, Ewic. And agility is nice, but it doesn't prove that you have the strength and daring like wave. To demonstrate that, I must ask you to bring me the head of the ravenous raven of Rangoon. He hands you the weed from the vase. The raven will eat anything, as his name implies. And he especially loves this kind of weed. You can use it as bait to entrap him. Oh wait, that's not a reed, that's a reed. See? It changed. God. I'm so glad I'm out of there. I'm tired of the way. I'm tired of reading that. Who's next? Just a few minutes of your life against... Yep. Wait. Turns attention elsewhere. Wait. Ah, there's our musician. Musician's eyes light up. Oh, thank you, he cries. I'm back in business. Is there anything I can do to repay you? Well, now that you mention it, I wouldn't mind having a look through those sunglasses. You could keep them. The musician says, it's a small enough reward for what you've done for me. He hands you the sunglasses and runs off to find the other members of his band. Okay. Wear glasses. Oh, wait, sunglasses. Okay, now if we play the game... Certainly, sir, says the elf. He puts the pea under the blue shell and starts moving the shells around. After a moment, he stops and says, all right, where's the pea? The magic glasses reveal the pea is under the green shell. Green shell. Over green shell. You turn over the green shell. The elf's face falls and he looks quite a bit older. You win, he says. He gives you the woodcuts. I've got to find a spot where people don't have glasses like that. I'm not getting any younger, you know. He packs up his gear and leaves. And I got the woodcuts. Look at the woodcuts. Eyeball sweat and your ear steam. Okay, now I know. Alright, fairgrounds. Stockade. Push your way through a dense circle of people gathered around the stocks. The pillory is a clumsy wooden affair with holes for the neck and wrists. It is currently empty, and the crowd eagerly awaits a new target of abuse. Fool's Pavilion. You've stumbled into a convention of fools. You see some scorecards here. A burly-looking fool comes up to you, hits you with a pig splatter, and says, "Who's audition this way?" He sits you down in front of 3 sour-faced judges. Go ahead. Go ahead. One of them says, be funny. No. Obviously I'm going to do that. You sit on the cushion and amidst a triple flutter blast of astounding resonance quality. The judges crack up. You score 9.8. One of the judges stand and intones, by virtue of the power vested in me by the Fool's Guild, I hereby name you an apprentice fool. You are entitled to wear this hat at all times, and to return in 1 year to qualify for full memberships in the guild. Gives you a fool's cap and escorts you out of the pavilion to the stockade. Now get out there and make a fool of yourself, he said. Make us proud. Okay. Well, you got a fool's cap. Guess I gotta get in trouble now. A police nymph appears out of nowhere. She grabs your ear and twists it like your first grade teacher used to do. Then she drags you off through the crowd to the stocks. Once there, she puts all your possessions in a pile, lowers the bar over your neck, and wrists locks you in. Then she disappears. Wait. No, wait. 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 A angelic-looking young boy toddles along next to his father. The father says to him, "You've been such a good boy, Clarence. Here's a nice shiny apple." The father turns away for a moment, and the boy sticks his tongue out at you. Spit at boy. We will not do this in real life. The boy throws the apple at you, striking you on the nose. The apple rolls into your pile of possessions. The boy makes a face at you. The father tugs in the boy's hand and says, "Come on home now. It's time to leave." The boy starts to protest, but the father pulls him off into the crowd. Wait. It's between your shoulder blades. You get a cramp in your leg. Chicken comes and pecks at your feet. Comes up and tickles your nose with a feather. You're powerless to stop it. Then for turn, she opens the stocks and restores all your possessions and disappears. Oh, we need that apple. Certainly need that apple. Alright, let's go west. Ah, yes. Burly cookies roast a pig. We need an apple in that pig. Give apple to cook, or to chef. The cook slaps himself on the forehead and says, "That's what I've been missing." He puts out the fire and says, "Thank you, now I can deliver this pig." He removes his apron and rolls up his sleeves. Then he calls his assistant, and the two of them hoist the spit up onto their shoulders and carry away the boar. Okay, let's get that apron. Let's look at the woodcuts again. Alright. Northeast, shooting gallery. Give woodcuts to Barker. Wow! Where'd you get a load of them gams? Barker grabs the woodcuts out of your hand and begins an intense study of them, losing all interest in you. Oh, I have the crossbow, so... to the entrance. Okay, wear apron. Wear cap. Oh, wear cap. Alright, we did that. Cave. The dragon's lair is a huge, dark cavern ruled by the very dragon who now looms before you. The monster seems invulnerable to attack, except of course for the vulnerable spot on his tail revealed by your magic sunglasses. In the darkness of the cave behind the dragon is a magic ring, the object of today's quest. The raw stake of eternity is also visible in the shadows. The only exit is to the east. Suddenly the dragon's vulnerable spot shifts to his talons. The dragon flames atop of your head, but the wound cap protects you from the attack. Shoot at dragon's tail. No. Shoot at dragon's tail. Dragon flames your chest, but the apron protects you from the attack again. Flames your rear end, but the chamber pot protects you from attack. Dragon shrieks, and with a great hiss of escaping air, he suddenly deflates before your eyes. Moments later, he is scampering around on the ground at feet about the size of a cigarette lighter. Wow! A mini dragon. Well, let's take all. Steak. You snatch both the steak and the ring. Suddenly, you hear a low rumbling, and the cave begins to crumble around you. You run for your life, but just as you reach the mouth of the cave, a cataclysmic explosion shoots you up into the air like a human cannonball, scattering your possessions to the four winds. You travel for miles in a high trajectory, and when you finally plummet towards the ground, you fall. Your fall is broken by the branches of a large yucca gum tree. Near the foot of the mountain of the gods, you tumble through the branches, fall to the ground, and are knocked unconscious.
Meanwhile,
mirror, mirror, bright and clean, will I soon be crowned the queen? Griselda fair, this can I say, your life will change come Saturday. Mirror, mirror, backed with lead, is Sir Eric not yet dead? Princess mine, I give the odds, he will this day be with the gods. Mirror, mirror, be a pal, am I rid of L'Oreal? Grizzy fair, I can aver that by next week you'll know for sure. Mirror, mirror in my hand, who's the fairest in the land? Princess dear, you are quite fair, but with your smile none can compare. With a horrible smile. Pasture, you are basking in the shade of a tall yucca gum tree whose limbs are thick with juicy leaves. The tree is too big around to climb, but the lowest branch juts from the trunk just over your head, tantalizingly out of your reach. Nearby a lone unicorn grazes in the pasture. From time to time, he lifts his head and eyes you warily. To the west is the famed Temple of Virgins that rests in the shadow of Mount Spa, the mountain of the god. You see a newspaper here. Well, we're going to end this now by, of course, reading the paper. Because we've done that at the end of every episode now. So what we got here? Elvis returns from dead as big game hunter. Famous minstrel seeks anonymity in unusual disguise. Poke me with a fork, I think I'm done. Obviously, that's supposed to be Eric. Giant demon bats exercise from, let's see. Giant demon bats exercise from Dragon Cliffs. A coven of demon bats was driven out of the Dragon Cliffs yesterday by a 6-year-old child. She got the power, ain't no doubt about that, commented a gibbering old woman who acts as a frequent confidential source to the Inquirer. The girl is apparently unaware of her special power and believes she was making mud pies at the time of the exorcism occurred. Interesting. I can't place that. Next item. Puppy killed in cart accident. Oh no. A young puppy was killed yesterday when it was struck by a cart driven by an unidentified two-headed oaf. The puppy was the St. Barkins Day gift to a young boy who is said to be heartbroken. According to well-placed sources, the accident occurred just afternoon when the puppy heard the cart coming down the road and rushed out to greet it. The cart struck the little dog and drove off without stopping. The puppy's owner, an orphan, rushed to its side and cradled the dog in his arms. The dog licked the boy's face once and then died. Oh, that's sad. Alright, classifieds, give us some things to laugh with. To the mayor and people of Hamlintown, I've still got the kids. Perhaps we can make a deal. TP, Pied Piper. Docile but foul-mouthed flower girl needed for linguistics experimentation. Contact H. Higgins. Oh, that's something from a story. I can't remember what, though. Henry Higgins. I just can't remember the story. Probably never read it, but I know the book or something like that. For sale, small red cloak, some bloodstains. Contact BB Wolf. General interest. Feeling meek, bounce-like, enroll in the Conan School of Assertiveness Training. Sharpen your negotiation skills. Learn how to drive home your points and hammer your opponents into submission. Lost. One pair of slippers, ruby-colored, valuable only to owner. If found, do not wear. Instead, place in small basket on Yellow Brick Road. A friend. Alright. Well, that is a good place to end it. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, a Rich Gen XL, so I invite you to subscribe to the channel and check out all the other playthroughs that I'm working on. Besides Ewic The Unweady, I am working my way through the Assassin's Creed series. I'm currently on the first game of that, but I'm playing it also for the podcast games my mom found. I'm actually on Brotherhood at the time probably you're seeing this, or working my way through it at least. Working my way through the spellcasting series, currently on Spring Break, the last of the series. Working my way through the Indiana Jones franchise, currently on Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. Working my way through the Shantae series. I'm playing the first game right now, although I played through the third game already. Don't have it. Well, I got it as a freebie, so that got me into the series. Working my way through, I do run through the game of Monstrum. Working my way through the Deponia series, currently on Deponia: The Complete Journey, which is the first 3 games. I'm on the 3rd game in that set, which is Goodbye Deponia. And I'm working my way through the Leisha Sue Larry series. I'm actually going to be starting the 2nd one soon. And a bunch of others games that premieres in that 3 p.m. time slot. Also, at 10 a.m. weekly, Tuesday through Saturday, I have videos premiering. Tuesday is usually a fic reading. Wednesday is one of the first 7 Final Fantasy games. Thursday is usually Dead by Daylight. Friday is a fighting game, ladder mode, or arcade mode, or what I want to call it mode. And Saturday is a retrospective for a gamer series I beat. So until next time, take care all, and have fun!